morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Day 8 of the vlog. Welcome back. And if you just joined us, welcome.
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 That's going to stick now.
Huh?
That's going to stick for the rest of the month now.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome. So plans for today are, what are we doing today?
We are starting to scan up the advents. It won't, they take a few days, well, a couple of days to get scanned and packaged.
Yeah, so we're just packaging all them up that we did all yesterday for. So we're doing all that today. Some of you will be getting them lovely sweets that Alex showed you yesterday in the vlog. And then I think that's pretty much it for today, isn't it? Much.
No, we don't know. It. I've got some little notions pouches.
Oh, you did some notion pouches?
Well, I've got some little notions pouches and the pre-made ones, these ones. So they can be a little bit cheaper than the other ones.
So you may see some
really,
today.
Just really, honestly.
No signal from that person.
Some woman were on the right, driving the left on the UK, as you all know. She were on the right hand side of the road and just drove onto the left hand side of the road, right, trying to find a car parking space down the side of me, which was a keep clear section. So I don't know what she was doing.
Well, there you go. Good morning and all that jazz. So Finn, as you going to school? What are you going to school today, lads?
You got football after school, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh. Anything else?
Might have writing in the morning. But there was like spelling thing.
Yeah.
And then we got to write it. And the writing's annoying because it hurts your hand after you've written the entire thing.
You hate writing, don't you,
No,
darling?
it takes an entire page.
That's too much writing, isn't it?
Yeah.
We didn't have tablets when I was at school. We had to handwrite everything.
Yeah. And you had to write in blood. Because your pencil wouldn't work and the tip of it kept saying so you keep sharpening and writing again.
I used to always play with the pencil sharpeners. I used to have a really cool pencil sharpener that used to have like little sucker things on. And I used to suck it onto the desk, and everybody wanted to use my pencil sharpener. Your pencil used to clamp in it, then it had a winder on the other side.
Old school.
I used to have all the cool stationery, mate.
Yeah, I remember it was really good. You weren't allowed to use pens at one point.
My mum once gave me £20 to go. So we used to live on the East Coast, and she gave me £20 to go into Hull and get all my stationery for school. And I spent the entire £20 on one fountain pen, and it was a Coca-Cola fountain pen, you know, with a polar bear on it. And she went mental. It's a great pen though, so worth telling her.
But yeah, so that's plans for today. Hopefully there'll be views. Just depends on the weather, because the weather is not making its mind up today. It looks sunny, and I know I've got sunglasses on, but it's raining as well, so.
It's really weird, it's supposed to have all this rain, but
It's supposed to be having a storm. It's
14 degrees and it's 8:30.
so we don't know yet. But yeah, thank you very much for the lovely comments, everybody.
And thank you to everyone who is joining in on the squats. It's so nice to hear about.
Yes, I thought no one would be doing it, and everyone's
joining
coming
in.
along.
So I'm really, really pleased.
So welcome to the fun. I am 800 squats in. I've done my 100 squats this morning.
I'm at 40 today.
Alex done the 40 squats so far. So we're smashing them out as going on the vlog, as you can see. And thank you very much for all the new subscribers. Which is very humble that you're coming along to watch us. Yeah. So welcome.
Here he goes again.
Welcome. Welcome. And yeah, so take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Catch you later.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
I saw the ending before the movie was done. I got thick skin because I've been burned before. to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting, right? But cowgirls don't cry. Ooh. I saw the red flags before giving you a chance. I said no, I turned you down before we even got to dance. I have demons that I don't really show. Learn the hard way not to trust anyone. I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, but cowgirls don't cry. Cowgirls don't I'm not letting anyone get too close. I'm a wild one, I'm alright, love on my own. You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry.
It's 1 o'clock. Just sat down with some knitting. I want to show you this. You seem really far away. I'll come a bit closer. Look. Look, I did a little bit. So thank you for all the comments about this. I've taken a lot of advice in the comments and I've switched the yarn, so I'm holding them both in my right hand. I'm not doing so well at catching the floats. I think I've figured it out now this far up, but at the beginning it was so loose you can almost see them. You can't see it on the camera, but you could almost see them. So I'm getting there slowly. Isn't it cute? And look at the back. Isn't it gorgeous? What are you licking your paws at? You do it every time I pick the camera up. So they are getting there. I'm just been sitting watching Gaynor, Tales from Cuckoo Land podcast, and she just clarified a few things about diabetes. And I probably need to do the same thing, to be honest. We are doing the 3,000 squats for June challenge for Diabetes UK. The reason we are doing that is because I was diagnosed with diabetes on the 1st of February. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. Sorry, the dog is just licking. Will you stop? Stop licking, sit still. So I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes on the 1st of February after being backwards and forwards to the doctors for about a year and a half. The problem being I started with alopecia first, and last year I did lose about half of my hair on one side, which is why it's very, very short in places. This is the bit that fell out last year, and it was all sort of round here. And I was having quite severe bowel problems, really, really severe constipation that was going on and on, very tired as well. And I was going backwards and forwards to the doctors. They put my alopecia down to stress. I have anxiety as well, so they even put it down to that. And the bowel problems, they put that down to stress. But after so long, they started to do tests and find out what was going on. And it came out I had diabetes. So I have the autoimmune condition anyway. The bowel problems, I've been since told it is because of the diabetes. They've done damage to my nerves, which is why I suffer with this horrific constipation that I suffer with. That's never gone away, and I don't know if that ever will go away now. I don't think it will. Because it was type 2 diabetes, the first thing that is recommended when you are diagnosed with type 2 diabetes is to change your diet. My diet was very, very poor. Not everybody that gets type 2 diabetes is because of diet, and I think type 2 gets a bad rap because people assume it's because of poor diet that causes it. It's not always because of poor diet that causes it. In my case, it was. So by changing my diet, I have been able to put the diabetes into remission. And the reason they call it remission is because diabetes doesn't go away. You can get it away for a little while, but the chances of it coming back are really quite high. It can be genetic. So there are two types of diabetes. There is type 1 diabetes, where your body does not produce insulin and you would have to inject insulin into your body. And there's type 2 diabetes, where your body doesn't produce enough insulin. Part of the thing with diet and type 2 diabetes, as I say, if it's down to poor diet and you reduce your weight and you get in exercise, that will put your diabetes into remission, because it's easier for your body to, if you've got more weight around your middle, that's where the difficulty comes in producing enough insulin. I don't think I'm saying this right at all. So for those people where poor diet is a factor, and it's not a factor in every person with type 2 diabetes at all, but in some people it's a factor. In my case it was. So I lost 2 stone and I managed to put the diabetes into remission. Like I say, the chances of it staying in remission is unlikely. It will likely come back. My family history, I don't know my family history. My family's kind of scattered all over the place, so I have no idea if it's in the family or it isn't, but that is... So, yeah, it can be family history, it's genetics, it's just something that happens sometimes. So, yeah, that is why I'm raising money for Diabetes UK. Diabetes UK do an amazing job. When I was diagnosed, and I know that it's not the same in all areas, but the information that I got was poor. At best, it was poor. The doctor told me to lose weight and don't eat carbs, and that was literally what I got from the GP the day that I was diagnosed. The diabetic nurse was much better. She guided me onto Diabetes UK, and I was told to follow a Mediterranean diet. If I hadn't have had Diabetes UK, I think I would have struggled immensely, because, like I say, the website is full of recipes for type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So if you're type 1 diabetes, you do need to know the carb count and everything, and the sugar count and everything, so you can give yourself the correct amount of insulin. But aside from all the recipes, you get these, which if you join, I think it costs me £3 a month, which I pay to Diabetes UK each month to become a member. You get a magazine every single month, and this is just filled again with recipes and stories from other people with type 1 and type 2 diabetes, exercise, what to do if you're eating out, That's exercise. Whoops. Puzzles as well, if you like puzzles. There's puzzles in here, which I do like. Puzzles. Why can't I get my words out this week? It's just filled with all the information that you need. If you go onto the diabetes website, when you're diagnosed, there are quizzes to do, so it teaches you a lot about food, because you need to be watching the sugar in everything, even fruit. There's such hidden sugars in fruits and vegetables and all sorts of things. So that is why I'm doing it, to raise money for this amazing charity that do so much for diabetes, because the information just isn't there. Obviously when I was diagnosed, I'd heard of diabetes, but I didn't, sorry, just pull my top up a little bit. I didn't understand the severity of it and the ins and outs of it. So this is what this charity does. And it is an absolute godsend for people all over who are diagnosed every single day. Sorry, coughing there. So that is why I'm doing it. And Gaynor has been a huge support for helping me to get the word out there, to raise money, for joining in as well and doing the squats as well, which I just think is brilliant. The more people that know about it, the better. So that is that. So thank you so much, Gaynor. You've just been brilliant. So supportive. Thank you so much. And on to a lighter note. This one is not my fault. This one is totally, utterly the fault of Denise, who has the Dear Designs podcast. I will pop it on the screen. I was mindlessly flicking through Instagram. I did not know this was out. Not my fault. So Helen Stewart has brought out the Miss May mystery shawl. Oh my God. Beyond excited. I've not started it yet. So the first clue came out on Tuesday. So there are, is there 4 clues or 5 clues? I think there's either 4 or 5 clues. They will be released each week and you will be making a shawl. I've chosen to do a 4-colour shawl. I'm determined to use this black, purple, and the 2 lady cows of Danny's. So I've got these gorgeous colours, and that's what I am going to be doing. So I'm going to cast this on later. I'm very excited to do that. I'm not casting it on now because I need to steal a cable from somewhere. I've got no large cables left. So I think I might put the sweater that I'm making on hold while I make this shawl and steal the cable off that. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, I just wanted to pop on and just clarify those couple of things. Thank you so much for the sponsors that are coming in. I'd set a goal to raise £150. I think I'm at 90, 96 or something like that. So we are getting there. Danny is also doing it, as you all know, and he's set his goal to raise £150, and I think he's at, I don't know. If you go onto the My Yarny Corner Facebook page, it tells you what we've raised on there. The money goes directly to diabetes. When you donate, the money goes straight to them. So yeah. Right, I'm going to sit. I'm going to make a coffee. Do I make a coffee now? I think I will make a coffee now. I'll be back in a bit. It's 25 to 4. I'm going to go pick Finley up in 2 minutes. But I've done 80 squats already today. Let me move you away from the light. Hang on. There we go. That's better. I have done 80 squats already. So we're going to do the last 20 squats now. Are we ready? Oh, I'm too near the cooker. Oh, I'm going to hit myself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 hairs in my mouth, 17 still is. 18, 19,
21.
20. God, that was gross.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Have it in my mouth. Right, I'm off to get Finn. Terrifies me when he cuts like that.
What?
If I did that, I'd get my fingers chopped off.
Well, considering to be that, I'm... Oh! No, you're not having this. Okay. What are you on about? Chopping what? Chopping like
Chopping
what?
onions like that.
Onions?
Yeah.
What?
Don't do. Will you look what you're doing? It scares me when he does that. Daddy's making tea. Seriously, he's not even looking. If I did that, I'd take the end of my fingers off.
Joys of being...
Is that on my head? No, there's a hair on my phone. It looks like it's on my head.
The joys of being friends.
Danny is making tea, as you can hear.
That sounds like I'm chopping down trees, though, don't it?
We're having a chili for tea tonight. It's going to be very nice. He hasn't chopped his fingers. He's joking. He has not chopped his fingers. No, he hasn't chopped his fingers. Right, I'm going to go. Oh, he saved it. Oh. Are you ready? Yeah. Are you going to save it?
Yeah. I knew you were getting
That was too easy.
You were lining it up.
You going to save it?
Yeah.
Hey, I got one. I totally tricked him there. I completely kicked it the other way.
That's the thing with you. You don't look where you're going. You just look, you don't look where you're going. You just shoot.
Left foot. Oh no. Ready?
Yeah.
Good save. Oh. And again. And you caught it. Gonna be a powerful one. Whoa, well done. Did that hit you? Are you alright? Go lean it against the wall, sweetheart. Lean it against the wall, darling. You're using it as a goalpost?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, just got it. It's now 20 to 8. Where's the time gone? Football had to end abruptly because I kicked the ball over the fence. It wasn't even Finn this time, it was me. So I'm just making myself, I've got this gorgeous bag from Hobbycraft, which is a nice, decent sized bag. And I'm just going to customise it for myself. I don't know what I'm doing with it yet, but I'm sure I will show you tomorrow. So I hope you've all had a lovely, lovely day. Thank you for joining me for day 8, and I will see you tomorrow for day 9. Bye, everybody.